Welcome to a podcast named Tim. This is Zach for a Beast Morphers Power Rangers review. Today's episode 12 of Season 1, Real Steel. Let's get right into it, but of course, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. At the end, we will do our Monster of the Week rating, and that is for Clonetron. So Nate is working on a new tool. Power Rangers, they love their toys, got to have something new for the Rangers to use, and it's cheetah claws. Steel is a little bored. He's much more into sports, wants to go out and do some fun things. And, Zoe tries to encourage Nate to join him, but Nate is not interested. Devin just walks in, happens to offer to teach Steel how to play basketball, and they go out to have fun while Nate is stuck doing sciencey things. Meanwhile, Blaze creates a Robotron out of a printer. And it kind of looks, we'll get into the actual rating, but it's got a green look to it, a lot of mechanical, kind of like circles, like a button you would push in some respects. And then it's got like its face is kind of like the Simon? You got the different dots you would press, like red, yellow, and blue. It's kind of got like half of a Simon. I think that's what that's called. Interesting design. We'll get into a rating later. But Blaze and basically the idea here is we learn that this printer can, or Clonetron can clone people essentially, or copycat them. It scans someone and then it can turn into them. And the plan here is we are going to basically copy one of the Rangers and get inside. They're going to copy Nate specifically, get inside, and then use this Robotron to shut down the Zords. So a very good plan. Nate and Steel are still having some more issues. Steel walks in with like the basketball's like on one of his horns. He's punctured it because he tried to headbutt it, and Nate is not happy because things go awry in the lab, and he threatens to ban him from the lab. These brothers just can't get along right now. While this is going on, we do find out basically the real Nate leaves to run an errand. Bad Nate shows up. And of course, Steel goes to apologize and does so to evil Nate, evil fake Nate. And then later he sees, wait a second, there are two Nates here. What's going on? And so he follows him on to where the the Robotron has gone, and he's in the control room. He shut down the Zords. And basically, the other Rangers come in to attack and try and find out what's going on because it's clear there's an intruder in. But we see two Steels. So we got, of course, the classic, we're going to point at them, which one's the real one. And they both, of course, say that they are. And the way we find out who the real Steel is that he talks about his brother's situation with basketball, and he said, it didn't occur to me because I thought you could do everything. You could build me, and you're so awesome as a brother. It never occurred to me that my brother couldn't do anything. And that's how they know who the bad Robotron, or the bad Steel, the fake Steel is. The primary Rangers end up having a fight with the Tron. The Red Ranger, let's see, the Blue Ranger and Yellow Ranger stay by to fight the Clonetron. Red Ranger is going to, of course, take care of the Gigadrone, which has shown up. He ends up using a sword and a spear, and he uses short as a spear. I'm sorry, I couldn't read my notes. He literally like chucks the sword at the Gigatron, which is really cool. But of course, the Blue and Yellow Ranger blast the other Tron, and then they get into their Zords. Their plan is they're going to, when they show up, the Yellow and Blue Ranger, the Clonetron has scanned Devin, and so now there's two red Zords. And so their plan is we're just going to shoot both of them and see which one turns into the Robotron. So they do that. They, of course, then form the Beast Megazord and, of course, win the day. Nate ends up joining the other Rangers in a game of basketball. They get destroyed. And it's Nate, Steel, and Ben versus the other people, and they just they celebrate because they scored one hoop, which was great. They Steel hands the ball to Nate and then throws him and the ball through the hoop. So a good episode. Got to always have your every Power Rangers. You got to have your someone's pretending to be one of the Rangers episode. So solid one here. But let's get into Clonetron. As always, the way we do our ratings here, it's 5 categories. It's the look of the design of the monster, the plan of action, how we're going to defeat the Rangers, the powers it has, the success rate of the monster, and the voice. Look, I gave a 3. You could argue maybe a 4. It's, again, a lot of my issues with some of these for Beast Morphers has been the facial area. I don't really like that you can't really see the eyes, and while most of it looks well, there's no real facial area to look at. The plan, I put 4. Again, we're gonna go in, mess with the Zords. It was weird that it did not take them that long to get him back online, so it seemed kind of pointless in some respects. Maybe he wasn't able to complete the plan, but it seemed like it didn't do much. But the actual plan, I'll give it a 4. The idea of it. For the powers, 3. Nothing really else other than the scanning ability. So, could have been better there. But it is a unique power. And success, 3 again. He got in. He got the plan taken care of. But I would have given it more had the Zords been taken out for a little bit longer. They just kind of immediately got online. So 3 there. And the voice, 2. A little bit below average. If I can add these up, let's see. That appears to be a 3 plus 3, 6, 4, that's 10, 15 I think is where I'm at. If not, there will be a little card here where it says what the actual ratings are. But again, that's look 3, plan 4, powers 3, success 3, and voice 2 for a total of 15, I believe. So an okay episode. Again, you got to have the fake person episode. That's a staple of Power Rangers. I can't. I mean, in Mighty Morphin, I can't tell you how many times they did that. I'm pretty sure they did it like 2 or 3 times a season. But a good, decent episode, decent monster. Looking forward to seeing where we're going next. And that's pretty much it for this episode. What did you think of this episode? What did you think of my rating for the monster of the week? And we'll see you next week when we're going to be talking about Tubetron, I believe, is the monster of the week. So please, again, give a thumbs up to the video. We'll see you next time here on a podcast named Tim.